Hey guys, it's Alex the Real Mr. Robinson here. It's time to do another Stardust video. This time it's for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This is going to be a pretty short video because I will be talking about spoilers, but I already did a full-fledged spoiler review with the Real Rejects over on their channel. You definitely check it out. It's a great review. I had a great time recording it, but there are just a lot of elements that they put in post-production that made me laugh hard. So definitely give it a watch because we delve into all the spoilers in that review. So I'm not really going to go into spoilers that much here. This video is mainly going to be dedicated to you guys out there in Stardust. And if you're not familiar with Stardust, Stardust is a free app where you can do quick 30-second reactions to a movie, TV show, trailer, theme park attraction. And the great thing about it is that you can keep your opinions very condensed and straight to the point. You could just pull out your phone, do a 30-second reaction, and then at the snap of a finger, it's up there for the world to see. It's a great tool for me to use whenever I can't review movies on YouTube or when there are trailers coming out and I'm off somewhere and I could just do an instant reaction to give you guys my opinion on a movie trailer as soon as it drops. And also a lot of other big movie reviewers out there utilize Stardust as well, like the Real Rejects, Adorable Rachel, Jay Washington, Schmoes, both Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis, John Campia. The list goes on. Getting back to the main focus of this video, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I've seen the movie twice, and seeing it a second time, I mentioned this in my second Stardust reaction. The initial what the fuck factor over its stupidity is gone, but it's still an incredibly stupid movie, and a lot of people seem to agree. Although when I went and saw the comments on the spoiler review that the Real Rejects put up, it's a lot of people saying, I don't get it, this movie's awesome, so I don't know. I mean, if you like it, that's totally fine. I didn't. But again, that's what I'm using the app for, to try to find people who actually did enjoy the movie. And I actually found one person, or at least he tagged me in his reaction, and it's someone I've actually featured in my Wrinkle of Time Stardust reaction video. Well, that and a double feature with Hurricane Heist. But this comes from the Starduster with one of the coolest names out there, Zyborg.
Going to be honest, I really disagree with the critics on this one. Not a perfect movie by any means, but the big difference between this movie and Jurassic World is this movie has a director who knows what he's doing. There were a lot of really tense moments. The characters actually felt like people in this movie. And overall, as someone who's not a Jurassic Park fan, I had a smile very often.
There are some points where I agree with him, like there are a few moments, just a select few moments where the characters actually felt like real people. Greg touched upon this in the spoiler review that we did. The scene where Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt are in a bar just drinking. And then I'll stand by my statement. I think the vet character is probably the most down-to-earth and very natural character in the movie because everyone else is either bland or just so ridiculously over the top that you can't believe it, especially the IT guy, which I can't stand. But yeah, J.A. Bayona is a better director than Colin Trevorrow, but the problem is, even though according to him, this is directed by somebody who actually knows what they're doing, that director from the last movie who didn't know what he was doing apparently is still the writer on this and still the producer. He is still the head honcho of these new movies more than Spielberg is, and that's what really hurt the movie. It's the writing. It's just so poorly written, and like I mentioned, it just goes down a level of stupidity that even the first Jurassic Park wouldn't go down. Alright, the next reaction comes from Ma Patton, and she just gets right to the point, and she's very raw about this.
This movie is awful. It is badly acted, badly written, predictable, a mess. I didn't like any one of the characters. It's so bad, you guys. Like, my entire theater was laughing and just being like, what the fuck? You're an idiot. It's not good. It's not.
I definitely agree, and there are a lot of points where I just feel like it does go down the road of awful, and in terms of it being predictable, I didn't really get that. And I think it has to do with the fact that this movie is so stupid and goes to great lengths to be stupid that it kind of took me by surprise. Like when we find out that James Cromwell's granddaughter is actually the clone of his daughter. Go watch the spoiler review on the Real Rejects channel if you want more clarification. But that was a point where I was just like, what? And then watching the movie a second time, knowing that she's a clone, you pick up on all these little clues. Like when the little girl asks James Cromwell, "Did I look like my mother?" And James Cromwell says, "Oh yes, you were a mirror image of her." And I'm just like, wah, wah, wah. Not amused. You tried to be so clever with that, and it just came back around in the worst way possible. But yeah, I'm definitely more in line with her that it's not a good movie at all. It really is my least favorite of the Jurassic Park movies. I got one more reaction though, and this again is from somebody who I've actually featured on the channel before, and this comes from the Kinetic Fox.
So I just got Jurassic World and it was good. I think I laughed at moments that I wasn't supposed to laugh at. But I mean, I think it just made me realize that the Jurassic franchise is not my thing, and I don't think it's ever going to be. Even my 5-year-old was kind of like, "What? Dinosaurs don't jump?" Like, even he was kind of skeptical about it, and that made me laugh during the movie.
So this movie is written on a level for pretty much that audience, 5-year-olds and 14-year-old boys who like Transformers movies. When a 5-year-old starts seeing through the bullshit of a movie like this, a movie that's aimed for that kind of audience, then you know you really screwed up. But there is actually one intentional laugh that I got, and that is on the island when Chris Pratt gets darted by some drug. And then he's trying to do the Wolf of Wall Street, where he's just trying to move his limbs and try to escape a river of lava coming his way after it scared off a Sinoceratops. That part made me laugh, although it's not as funny as in the Wolf of Wall Street. But still, probably the most intentional laugh that I got throughout the whole movie. And yeah, I don't have much else to say. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom really is a disappointment. It does have an interesting hook for a 6th movie, like I mentioned before, but I have no faith it's going to be any good. With Colin Trevorrow back in the director's chair, I don't know. Okay, to be honest, I don't mind him directing. Just get a better script. Because I think he has the chops to be a really good director in the vein of Spielberg, where he does all the directing stuff and does not do any writing at all. Because Spielberg, whenever he makes his movies, he's never writing them with the exception of Close Encounters. So I just feel like Colin Trevorrow, if he worked with a bunch of different screenwriters and collaborated a lot more, then I feel like people would stop giving him a lot of crap as a director. Because there are a few points when you watch Jurassic World and Book of Henry where it is well directed. Like the big showdown in Jurassic World between the Indominus Rex, the T-Rex, and Blue. It's amazing how a lot of those shots are just one take and going around all these physical sets, and they have to insert the dinosaurs in later. It's pretty impressive, despite how dumb that movie is and how not well written it is. But I don't have much else to say. I didn't really care for this movie. I don't hate it, but in the words of Ian Malcolm, that is one big pile of shit. Go play the Jurassic World Evolution game. It's a really fun game, and I've been addicted to it a lot to the point where I could barely get any progress done, but it's fun. And that's my Stardust video for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. If you want the chance to be featured in my next Stardust reaction video, just go ahead, download the app on your phone if you don't have it, create an account, follow me at RealMrRobinson, or you can use the link down below, stardust.app.link/RealMrRobinson, and just tell them that I sent you. They'll be happy to hear that. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below and tell me what your thoughts are on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Don't forget to support my Patreon page, follow me on social media, and until next time, this is the Real Mr. Robinson telling you there's only one.